Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. I took care of a handful of sort of menial jobs in between episodes over here. Partially it was to run the rail over here, but as you'll see in a second, there's something else. Now, one thing I didn't realize, my T-junction blueprint apparently has a gap of 3 rail widths, or 6 tiles in between the 2 tracks, which I hadn't realized. I think you can make everything done perfectly happy with the 2 rail width gap in between, but in the interest of being consistent with my other games, and you know what, a little extra space gives you a little bit more room to put in some stuff in between there, we're going to go ahead with that. Okay, so I've got that. I don't actually have all the rail done, just got blueprints in the corners here for the T-junctions, but that's going to be a-okay. The thing I did spend most amount of time in between eps doing, oh, first of all, I do have a modular armor kit. I don't have anything installed in it, but it did give us a little bit more inventory space. I went and finally just ripped apart everything over here and redid this so that we've got a nice even set of distribution to balance everything out as our inputs into our smelting area over here, which is where we're going. Obviously, we don't have enough iron ore coming in, but that's what we're going to deal with next. So yeah, and then, you know, I handcrafted some things and went around picking up some components and things like that, so that's going to be swell. Now, what we don't have in here is, I never did get around, apparently, to developing a blueprint. See, oops, no, cancel. Yeah, we can just trash you because you're empty. This only has the T-junctions. I think because I didn't use the blueprints the way that I was thinking before. I never did design a blueprint book that's got, what am I looking to say? A frickin', like, the station design. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I guess I'm going to do these here. Now, I don't think this should be terminal. Over here. No, definitely not. So, actually, let me pull back a wee bit. Quite a bit more than we. Although, actually, I guess we don't... Hold on, I guess we don't actually have to remove this. Sorry about the beeps. I've got my computer, like, processing something crazy sauce in the background, and I'm on a weird time budget crunch for today. Let's actually do this, because, yeah, those tracks still need to exist, so that part is fine. Really what this is a left turn, and it's sort of the junction is going straight into the station is the idea over here. So we're going to bring this up kind of like this, do a bit of a corner, enough room to probably actually have a couple of trains stop and wait, and then you're going to come around like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift click over here so that I can use this tool to plan things out. It doesn't place things unless of course we had bots, but then I know when to start my corner, more or less. There we go, kind of like that, and like that, and you're all connected up. Good. And then, yeah, eventually we'll have that going on that way. So, it might be a little stubby for a station, but I think it's going to work out. Let's see. No. Train signal. Yeah, so it's got, for a 1 unit long train, which is still what I like to do. I like it because those trains move super fast. And it's much more fun to me to have many, many, many small trains than fewer big trains. It's entertaining because, you know, it causes more chaos and excitement. I'm going to go and put a signal here so that a train can park here and wait for that one to clear out. And likewise, I'm going to put another signal here so that we can have a train finish this and wait here to join everything else. And that's kind of it. Do we want this one to be a chain signal for anyway? No, it's going to be fine, because then there'll be regular signals over here. I think that's going to be fine. So what I want to do is I want to create a new blueprint that is the station up to, yeah, up to there is going to be okay. So just a very, 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 very simple little station over here, and I like that. Again, you know, there's something to be said about the 2 locomotive trains, so you can invert and things. And that's perfectly fine, but I for whatever reason, this entertains me so much more, so that's what I'm going to do. We are going to, I guess I'll start with the inserters. Again, I have the ability to build stack inserters, but I don't have much in the way of red circuits right now. I mean, I've been handcrafting them for the bits that I need, but we don't have them on bulk, so I'm just going to go ahead and use fast inserters for this again. And we do have coal over here, which it's going to... rotate, do that. Here, you can just use a wooden chest. Okay, maybe if I put things in the right place, that would be better. Shut up. I got this. I know what I'm doing. You can just do it with the yellow. That's going to be okay. Do. And just do this. This will probably get changed at some point, but it's going to be okay for now. Okay. Yeah, because this will get changed. Obviously, this output of iron over here, iron ore, is going to join the stuff that gets delivered here in some fashion. I think for now, what? Well, we're going to want another four-way balancer, I would say. Let's go ahead and design it red right from the start, because obviously we're going to need things flowing pretty quickly here, I would say. So like that. No point in making a blueprint for this one right now. I mean, I'm going to want blueprints later for when I have bots building this for me. But for now, the only purpose for blueprints is to do things where I might F up. And this is a pretty easy design that I have kind of memorized. Right, we balance it like that. And I think what I'm going to do is... Do we still have some tech? Follower robot count. Excellent. All I'm going to do for now is something like this, where we're just going to kind of feed in over here. I realize it's not even going to do both sides, but that's okay. Just so that we've got some sort of drain out from this, and there, and there. So we'll be able to start using this right from day one. Not to the full capacity, not the way we're ultimately going to want it, but it's going to get used right from day one. We're going to want a big electric pole. I'm going to go and put that there, and then I can put you here and here. We'll put some lights down. Boop, boop, like that. And then, no indent. There we go. Get that all linked up. Excellent. Sorry about the beep. Again, I got my computer doing redonkulous things in the background. So this is iron ore drop-off. And really, there's only ever going to be, presumably, one. We might do something else. I think what'll happen, rather than have multiple stops for this main smelting area, I think what'll happen in the future is we'll actually end up draining the train on both sides. To unload things as quickly as possible. Just get a train to arrive, try to instantly drain it, and then get get that train out of there and the next one to deliver. And hopefully that'll be sufficient. It might be, actually. And then this will have to split into, like, all kinds of different sublanes, really. And there might be a throughput thing. Although if we're draining from both sides, that'll be kind of helpful because, you know, then we won't be worried about oversaturating the reds. Because it's going to divide into, effectively, in a sense, 4 different smelting runs, right? Because if you look at these quads, this is a single smelting run. So there's going to be 4 of these for iron, and then probably a couple more for steel, or some combination thereof. And I'm not sure what the saturation needs will be. Okay, so that's one end of things. Let's go ahead, just to make it a little less annoying to walk. We're going to drop you there. We're going to... I need more coal. I mean, honestly, that's... Oh, right, and it's going to auto-load over here, which is nice, but let's go ahead and pick up a little bit so that... So we're going to get in. Get in. Thank you. And... Yeah, you're filling up. And I've got some more in my inventory. Good. Let's go. Whee! So if I do this, we will hit the end of the line at some point. I don't think it'll crash the train if I run into the end of the line at full speed. Or maybe there's not an end of the line, actually. I just haven't completed everything. That is... fine. Okay. Let's actually back up a fair bit here. And figure out, actually, I'm not entirely sure where the flow is. Okay, I've got enough inventory, just barely. Because I can't really... Because the gate I put in was at the north side. I can certainly move it, but I could still come in over there. I guess one of the questions is, let's walk through here. Get out of my way, trees. Can I put a station in there? Is there room? No, not even... But I can... Let's say I tear things up and do this. Yeah, okay, I like that. I mean, I just sort of arbitrarily sealed things up, but it doesn't mean it has to be this way. Now, I could go and clear that on a nest, but it was a huge nest, which is the reason I went ahead and did this in the first place. It's a gargantuan, massive nest. Let's do this just to say. Grab you. And I think we're going to want something like that. Because, where's my drills? Let's start from the back, I guess. We will need one there. And then... yeah, that'll work out perfect. Yeah, that should be fine. So, obviously, we're going to need... oh, it doesn't actually preview it. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Until the station is actually placed, it doesn't show you the little stops. So you're going to be loading on, like that. Then you'll have a series of chests. And then that. And obviously we'll want a four-way balancer in case one of these chests fills up. So probably, I think I could have the splitter right up against this one. There's the depositing is a little bit weird, especially the stat grabbing, but I think, and since we're not as speed limited this way, I think this is fine. I'm not even concerned with using red stuff because it's really going to be the speed of the mining that determines everything that happens, and I don't think it's going to outpace things. That's not the way I want it. Like that, like that, like that. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. That's good. And so I suspect we're going to have more than 4 inputs. So there'll have to be some sort of like merging beforehand. But that's okay. Like, again, I'm not 100% concerned with balance here. Especially if we just turned everything to red, then we wouldn't have a problem. Here, let's get some more follower counts. Not that I have robots yet. And you're going to need another one over there. It's dark here without any lights. But we don't have any power. So we're going to run you right to the outside. That, I believe, will be enough room for a gun. Yeah, that should be. So you're going to run all the way along the outside. And let's actually pull that back a little bit. And do something like that. And what I suspect would be a nice balance here. Because there's, I don't think, because it's not long enough. Maybe I should have built the path the other way. This is not long enough to fully saturate a yellow, which means we can go and actually just get these guys to merge up. Do I not have any more yellow splitters? Oh, right over there. Derp-a-derp. And just get those guys to merge up that way. That should be fine. I guess I'll do that. That's not actually a true balance. Sorry, there's another pop-up for my computer melting down. It's more like this to truly and properly balance from both sides. And we may as well do it that way. And I guess I'll do the same thing here. All right, you're going to go like that and like that. And you'll go like this. Oh, we have to stop one over so that we've actually got enough room to do it properly. Although I suppose I could balance from the other side too. Because, hang on. I'm trying to think. If I have a corner here, is there something I can do to make that more minimalistic? I mean, it's not actually. I guess that's an improvement. Something like that. We're getting a little crowded over here, but it turns out that's actually okay. So I probably overkilled the sort of balance and paranoia. These two on the outside are going to be a little bit more empty, but that's okay. So it turned out we only have 6 mining lines as opposed to like the 8, which is sort of what I was designing for here. Thank you for the pop-ups, because you got to pop up all the things all the time. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that'll all merge in. Excellent. And we are going to leave a gap there, and if I want to mine out everything, I'm going to need another one there. Okay, that's got full cover. I'm going to get myself boxed in here. We will need you there, and we need that just to catch that little corner there. I mean, that's going to run out pretty quickly, but that's okay. All right, so yes, we're going to continue this very exciting work that I'm doing here. That should be sufficient. I think we need another one there to eventually mine this whole patch out completely. This is not going to last us the whole game, but it's going to last a long, long time. And the important thing is, we'll be set up, our infrastructure will be set up to accept iron ore shipments at our smelting areas. So that's the important part. I don't actually think I've got enough electric drills on me to do all of this, because I think this is literally the end of the stack. Yeah, it's actually the end, which is fine. This is going to be more than enough to get us started. So you need one more belt there. You need belts that go that way. I'm out of yellows. Okay, that's fine. Let's use the reds here, which we don't need, and maybe I'll want to go and oh, thank you very much, computer. Those beeps will end soon, I promise. I just picked up 1 yellow belt, I think, somewhere. Oh, 2 yellow belts. Let's do that. We might want to go and pick up these reds later, just so that we don't use the material. Because yeah, I don't think we'll oversaturate the yellows, but we'll see. Okay, so you guys are all flowing. We need some electricity out here. So big electric pole that sort of parks itself there, and then we'll actually need a meet. Yeah, let me organize my poles here. Let's do that. Go there. Lock you guys in. Where's my mediums? Right over there. Lock you in there. I mean, at some point I'm gonna want to stop smalls. There we go. Do I actually have any wood on me? Because, I mean, I'm still going to want to, like, burn through the rest of the wood that I've got here, because I've got no point. I mean, I don't know. I suppose I could just discard it or whatever, but it's not like the small poles are useless, and in fact, they're going to be perfectly fine for this area. I don't know. Anyway, boom, boom. I'm going to come back and finish this. There's another Bing, sorry. I'm going to come back and finish this because what I want to do is, I want to have power here so I can confirm that everything's hooked up, but I'll also go and pick up some more drills, because why not? So, okay. In terms of this, do we just want to go left at this point? Build a T-junction over here. I think so. I mean, I guess I could have even, like, done the path differently here to just come in straight as opposed to having a weird little curve here, but it's not actually going to hurt us. And take up a little bit more room than I might want for my industry, though. So, actually, I think I will go ahead and redo this a scooch. We'll just have our tracks come in there. So, we need our T-junction. Like that. And so from this path here, we want to do this. And yeah, what I'm going to do is delete that and just go into the shift mode. There we go. Which lets you draw much longer paths and can be a lot smarter about the routing. Okay, that's done, right? Yes, that is done. And then let me start from the other end again just to make sure that everything is linked up properly. Man, it is dark! I know, we gotta get batteries so I can get night vision tech. Or I'll zoom in because it'll be a little brighter nearby. And so you're gonna go this way. We don't have to worry about plopping on the signals yet, because there's no other train that's going to be operating on this line yet. None of rail! Oh no! Oh, so I really do have to make it back. Okay, well, what's the timer at? It's not quite long enough to cut. I think the fastest way back... Although, my car's right here, isn't it? My car's right here. Never mind. Let's do that. We should have a ton of rail accumulating near the north over there. I got a bunch of coal on me, which I should dump. Yeah, see this right over here? That was part of my incorrect assumption about my width. This is fine. Do I need to pick up any plastic? No, I still got plastic on me. Good. Can handcraft some more red circuits, perhaps. Do I have yeah, let's go ahead and do some of that. Bum, 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 bum. Since I don't have the red circuit production queued up, I'm going to park right here, which is where I like to stop because it gets awfully crowded here. You can see that around. Iron plate production is still pretty weak sauce. So, do I need pipes? Nope. I don't need regular bullets either. Do we have anything we can still research? Yes, a little bit, not much. I guess I will pick up some reds. Yeah, that's going to be fine. I'm going to go and dump some yellow undergrounds, although I don't know if that actually happened. Oh, wait, it should be dumping in here. There we go. There we go. Just trying to dump out the yellow splitters, yellow inserters. So I have no more yellow splitters yet left, which is fine. I mean, I know there's a question of, like, you know, material efficiency and stuff, and maybe I should still be using yellows for some things, but that's going to be okay. So, I can't walk through there? Really? So, we'll pick up some drills. I don't have any green circuits on me, so let's pick up some of that as well. What else? Oh, oh apparently I'm going to die. Let me drop coal off here just to clear up inventory space. There we go. Excellent. Thank you very much. That way I can pick up more rail. I think that's stone. Yeah, stone on the ground. So that's tons, but I'm okay with that. I will fill myself up on yellow inserters too. Oh yeah, you're not getting any iron. No, that makes sense. Boop. There we go. That's gonna be fine. Okay. Huh? I don't know what happened here. Right, but I have no space. Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it there for now. Dun, 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 dun. So, we're going to go back and we're going to... We do need to run electricity out there. Do I have copper plates? Really? Okay, well, I've got a stack of it, so I'll be able to get more. Let's make a bunch of big electric poles and then grab some more copper plates, which might be too many. Here, we'll get some more going on there. And finish those red circuits. That's going to be okay. I'll tell you what, we'll queue up a few more just to get an empty spot in my inventory. And that's going to be alright. So, dude, where's my car? Thump. I've never even seen that movie. But, you know, it's got that sort of quasi-mimetic thing. You can see even our coal production isn't quite what we need it to be. To fully cap out everything. But we're going to be bringing in coal by train soon. Okay. Oh, more rocket damage. Not that I'm using rockets, but it's something I can research right now. So, I'm going to finish the connection up to here. And I'm going to do it by... There we go. By doing that. Burr? There we go. That is not actually... Oh! Okay. There we go. Weird. Every now and again, rail stuff does bizarre stuff. Oh, I still have to set up the power, too. Well, let's finish this track anyway. Although it means I have to finish the other side of this thing, really. Unless I want to do a temporary thing where we merge it together, because we can. Let me run some power. So it's going to be a bit of a walk. But I'm okay with it. So yeah, we'll just run the power down through here. I'm slightly out of reach, I think. Let's do that. Although I could have put it in the middle there, I'm sure. Okay, so you're all wired up, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to finish the path that goes all the way to our iron drop-off. I gotta rename the iron mining station as well. So if we get batteries up, I can actually start bot production. And it might actually be worth investigating exactly what's involved in that. Although, really, I mean, we need the iron to be going on. We got started early on the oil so that we'd have access to plastic so I could hand make some red circuits so I could get a few things that I really, really needed badly. And I think that was pretty legit. I realized the oil is mostly sitting there, but it got us some plastic, which meant we could get some red circuits, and that has helped out a lot. And I think we really can't proceed without getting a ton more iron going down. And actually, I'm a little bit worried that we're going to have to worry about getting the coal next, because of course, if we happen to run out of coal or just choke out our coal workflow, then we will run out of actual power, which would be double plus on good. Okay, I think at that point, that route is all completed. Do I have the train on me? Or did I leave it parked on the track? I think I left it parked on the track, didn't I? Oh, no, it's down here, my inventory. Okay, so let's put you on there. Let's grab you, dump in... Oh, I don't have any coal on me, but I've got wood. Guys, I've got wood. Very important information to share. Choo-choo! And we're going to go to the right. Thank you. And whoa, 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 whoa. All right. We are going to name this the iron ore pickup. Do we want them to be numbered? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, probably. I don't know, something like that. So we've got that. I will go ahead and put in, just in case we've got multiple trains running on this, I will put in a little stop there for the exit and a stop here on the entrance. That way there's a little bit of waiting space for these guys. You are going to be going add station, iron ore pickup 1 until inventory full. I'm not going to put the second destination right now because your inventory would be instantly full and you would start moving. So let's get a cargo wagon on there, which is now going to be loaded. Excellent. And now that that's happening, I can go and tell you, you will then go to the iron ore drop-off. Until inventory empty, I guess so. Sometimes I end up putting timers on these. I don't think it's as important for me to put on timers for the for these raw goods, because I think they will fill pretty dependently. Sometimes it takes forever to like fill up, say, your red circuits, and then meanwhile things aren't moving. You'd rather have half-empty, train going semi-regularly just to get the job done. Okay, and then that just for consistency, and then over here. Ah! That is not consistent placing. There we go. Did I don't think I picked up more drills. That's okay. I can take care of that between episodes. Just go ahead and finish this area. I'm just going to get the ones that are here hooked up. There we go, I think. Oh, over here. I'm going to go there and there. So everything we've got is hooked up and operating. Things are flowing. That's fine. Not really, slight bottleneck here. We might want to turn this into redness, actually, which I kind of like the idea of. Boom. Oh yeah, it updates both sides, which I guess I must have always done that. I don't remember. I mean, it wouldn't make sense not to, I suppose. You go there, you go there, that. There we are. I mean, we still... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because the bottleneck is actually how fast the fast inserters are. Which is going to be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to force you to go to the iron drop-off and confirm that that half of it works. What we'll do when we get there as well is we'll take the wood out because you're going to get filled with coal. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I wonder if it burns from the first slot first, in which case it would eventually use up all that wood. You know what? That's probably fine. So you're going to come in here. I'm going to get off. Oh, you actually had a full load and everything. Good God. Oh, that's wonderful. So you're going to start to empty. We still need stack. You know what? I've got the... I need more iron. to be able to make more, but I can start making some stack inserters. To speed this up quite a bit. Oh, and I forget. Oh, yeah, they only do the one side here. I don't know if there's a way to avoid that. That's right, we don't need a quad setup. Exactly, or we'd rather do something else first. Okay, short term. I guess that would balance both sides. Keep both sides completely balanced. I guess that's okay. I always forget they only unload one side and then you end up with, you know, wonky stuff. So now if we do that, that's going to keep both these inputs saturated, which are then just feeding on one side of these tracks. It's not, you know, it's not hitting everything. I'm just trying to get it started and confirm that's okay. I'm going to not wait until you're actually empty. I'm going to tell you to go to the pickup now and confirm. Yep, you can go. Awesome. And you are going to do that. So you unload faster, although... and it's going to be bottlenecked over here, but it's going to help us go. So, I've done a redesign over here. I will have to do the redesign over here to keep things flowing. I forgot about this kind of thing. What I'm going to want to do is move this merge to down here and then put a four-way splitter on top of that. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tearing apart all the coal tracks here. Well, tearing apart and just having them go underground. The idea is to join... See, this is only temporary. You know what I should do is invert the logic. Treat this as the primary, and then have these things sort of feed into the side a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Or even have these things whittle down to just, say, a couple or even just one line, and come in from the side and just feed it into one of these chests. That's actually almost certainly what I'm going to do. Because I want to mine out this area, but I want to stop treating this as the primary source of iron and really design around this thing. But we are getting some flow again, which is great. I guess what I might want to do is just go real quick and pick up a bunch of iron plates and just hand make some more stack inserters. I mean, I could automate it. It'd be really easy. This is obviously, first of all, I can trim this back. Apparently, I need a new pick. I don't have... I need steel, which I need to get from over here. I tore apart that old little steel production area a little while ago. We're going to be able to increase this. Oh yeah, that's that little fake splitter thingy. Pick up some of that. Get me a steel axe. Thank you very much. And then we can keep going and tearing that little part apart. Part apart? Sure, part apart. Take some of this iron ore. Get in there. So all these little bits that overextend, like that. And then here, I thought I'd caught all those, but apparently... there was still some bit left there. I had not gone and cleaned it up. Because the way I'm placing the coal on the line isn't the same as what it was before. It was mirrored. Every other one was like off. Like some coal was on the right, some was on the left, back and forth. And now all the coal is always on the right. So I think all the lines are now coaling on the right. Have been cleaned up. It was fine. I mean, it's not like that was holding up production. There's not enough. There's still not enough iron to go around, but it's starting to get a wee bit better. And yeah, I'm gonna tear this apart and redesign it to properly use this. Yeah, good. Well, thank you very much for watching, folks. I will see you guys next time.